say that yet.
Train, you're going down the railroad track. It makes me feel so doggone blue to listen to the old smokestack. The drivers are rolling on, leaving me here behind. You give me back them good old days and let me ramble down the line. Train, you're leaving me here alone. You're treating me good, you're treating me bad, you're making me think of home. I hear that lonesome train, I'd love to hear the whistle blow. She's taking the sun and beating the rain and making me wanna go. The blues, longing for some company, spinning round somewhere I am to the only one for me. And I'm so lonesome here, waiting for the manifest. I hope that engineer is kind enough to let me be his guest. Railroad train, a good old pal to me. You take me everywhere I wanna go, get my transportation free. Blue railroad train, I said blue railroad train, yeah, blue railroad train.
A little more mandolin in the monitor, please.
Well, it's nine-time hammer. Is a little too heavy. Ready for my side. Ready for my side. Hammer on, buddy. Don't you blow so slow. How can I hold? The middle wheels won't go. It's a long way to Harlan,
Long way to Harlan.
and a long way to Hazard, just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Come on, buddy, don't you go so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? I'm going on a mountain, and to see my baby, and I ain't coming back, no, I ain't coming back. Come on, buddy, don't you go so slow. How can I roll? There ain't no wheels won't go. Well, it ain't one hammer, that's in this tunnel, and a ring like mine, and a ring like mine. Come on, buddy, don't you go so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? And when I die, you can make my tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Come on, buddy, don't you go so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? The lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. The snow is softly falling. The air is still in the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon the page the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. The fire is dying down, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where flakes of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love and to be once again with you. To be once again with you. Thank you all very much. A good evening, and welcome to O.T. Price's Music Hall. At least to my understanding, that's what the gig is. Anyway, it's good to be back here in Santa Cruz. I live in Florida, and we hit San Francisco about 2 days ago, and I was freezing my ass off until I got to this stage. And now, you know, there's some air coming from up here somewhere. Leave it on, please. Anyway, we're going to try to keep you all entertained here for the next couple of hours if we can. We had a request to do an instrumental here. It's called The Gold Rush. Here's a tune that was written by Hugh Moffett, who's a real good singer-songwriter. In fact, a few of you might have seen him on the Nashville Network if you get that out this way. Yeah, y'all get cable out here, right? Well, back in those hills, those slow rolling hills, where North Carolina comes close to the stars, there's living a lady, she's shining so high, and they call her the Carolina Star. She works at the factory from Monday through Friday. She's raising 3 daughters at home. Their daddy's away, he's chasing a dream, and they're waiting for the day when he comes home. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he'll be coming home again. He's playing his songs down in Nashville. He's begging for tips in a bar. He's broken all alone, he ain't ready to come home. Well, he wants to be a bluegrass picking star. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he'll be coming home again. Sometimes she wakes up just thinking of him. She remembers him beside her in the night. Way out across those hills, that old moon is settling in, and those Carolina stars are shining bright. Oh, Carolina, even stars get lonesome now and then. Oh, Carolina, don't you worry, he'll be coming home again. Yes, he loves you and he's coming home again. Let me introduce the members of this band here. My mandolinist extraordinaire and tenor singer that sing like a bird happens to be from Kingston, Rhode Island. His name is Jimmy Gaudreau. A lady that's been working with me, I guess, on and off for about a year now, is well, I'll let her musicianship speak for itself. She's from Champaign, Illinois. Her name is Allison Krauss. And from the state of Florida, this gentleman here happens to be 14 years my younger brother, and one monster of a bluegrass guitar player, too. His name is Wyatt Rice. And my bass player and baritone singer is from Boston. None other than Mark Schatz.
Thank you.
We're going to turn Allison Krauss on loose on an instrumental here. And to my understanding, the band that was on before us had played a version of this tune. And we're going to play it anyway, though, because I just want to hear her play it. Here it is, the Sally Gooden. Here's a tune that I did on a record called Me and My Guitar that came out about 2 or 3 years ago. It was written by Lightfoot. It's called Early Morning Rain. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart, and the pockets full of sand, while I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, well, out on runway number 9, big 707 said to go, but I'm stuck here on the ground where the cold wind blows, where the liquor tasted good and the women over fast. There she goes, my friend. Well, she's a rolling now at last. You hear the mighty engine roar, see the silver bird on high. Well, she's awake and westward bound, high above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. Well, this old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a big jet plane like you can a rope freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. Well, you can't jump a big jet plane like you can a no freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. Every time it rains, Lord, I run to my window. All I do is just wring my hands and moan and listen to that thunder, Lord, in case you hear that host of wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I woke up scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Somebody said they thought they saw you roaring down in Reno with a big old man from San Antonio. He told me I'm a fool to pine for you, but what do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I wolf is scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Nothing I want to, Lord, so I guess I could get stoned. He let the past paint pictures in my head. They kill the fifth of Thunderbird, Lord, try to write this sad, sad song. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? I was scratching at my door, Lord, Lord, and I could hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
I'm starting to like this heat now. This reminds me of being back in a festival in North Carolina or somewhere, you know. I did an album that was recorded up in Berkeley, California about 10 or 12 years ago. The album was called Manzanita, and this is one of the tunes it was from. It's called Little Sadie.
I went out one night for to make a little round. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. I went back home, I got into bed, a 44 pistol under my head. I wake up the next morning about 9:30. The hacks and the buggies all standing in line. Jets and gamblers standing around, carrying little Sadie to her burying ground. Well, I began to think of what a deed I'd done. I grabbed my hat and away I run. And I made a good run, but a little too slow. He overtook me in Jericho. I was standing on the corner reading the bill when up stepped the sheriff from Thomasville. He said, "Young man, ain't your name Brown? Remember the night you shot Sadie down?" Well, I said, "Yes, sir, but my name is Lee, and I shot little Sadie in the first degree. The first degree and the second degree. If you got any papers, won't you read them to me?" They took me downtown, dressed me in black, and they put me on a train and started me back. All the way back to that Thomasville jail, and I had no money for to go my bill. Well, the judge and the jury and they took their stand. The judge had the papers in his right hand. 41 days and 41 nights, 41 years. Where the ball has struck. outside. The rain it pours, the lightning flashes, and the thunder roars. And I wonder if you'd stand a better chance trying to tame the elements rather than try to tame my soul or think your love could ever hold to the likes of me. On the likes of me. It ain't that I would like to stay and live my life in an ordinary way, working 9 to 5, a family, a little baby boy upon my knee. What would I only break your heart, but that kind of life just ain't in the cards for the likes of me. On the likes of me, the likes of me that knows no home, for the town I'm in or the road I'm on. Well, I'm a restless soul and I'll never be still. So I'll follow the sunrise over the hill. I can see the designs of the picture in your mind. You think that you could change my life? You make me a perfect wife. Loving you sweet, you're loving you kind, so don't mess up your pretty little mind on the likes of me. On the likes of me. The likes of me that knows no home, or the town I'm in or the road I'm on. I'm a restless soul and I'll never be still. I'll follow the sunrise over the hill. Loving you sweet, you're loving you kind, so don't mess up your pretty little mind on the likes of me. On the likes of me.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to take an intermission and cool out for a little bit. Y'all have you a beer or wine or some whiskey or like we're going to do, probably indulge in a little bit of all of it. But what I wanted to mention was there is a concession table. a little bit of nostalgia for me, and maybe for some of you Santa Cruz fans here. That was one of the old Grisman tunes called Fish Scale that we did years ago. Here's another one from that era that I wrote one night when me and Grisman was up in the top of the Hyatt Regency in San Francisco, and we was already half blasted before we got up there anyway, and had an idea for a melody line with this tune, and it ended up being this. It's called Devlin. Thank you. We have a guest that's with us also that's going to get up in a little bit. But for right now, we'd like to feature Mark Schatz and Alison Krauss. Where is she? Alison, your presence is requested front and center here somewhere.
You've got presents?
I'll say she does. Anyway, we'll feature this. What are you doing anyway? What tune? Jump Cricket Jump is the name of the instrumental they're going to do. Anyway, they'll do that, and then we'll get a guest up, so y'all stay around with us for a while. Here they are, Alison Krauss and Mark Schatz.
You've been missing that twang, haven't you? tune. I was sitting one night in my home in Nashville, Tennessee, one hot summer. This is a couple of years ago when I still didn't have any air conditioning. And it's in the summertime, it gets to be about 95 degrees, even at night, and the humidity is so thick you got to have a paddle to get through it. But I was sitting late one night on the bed playing the banjo. I'll catch up with you later. And I saw this cricket hopping across the floor. I should have caught him, thrown him out because he kept me up all night long. But I just kept playing, and this little tune kind of evolved as I watched that cricket jump across the floor. I just called it Jump, Cricket, Jump. Thanks. We've got another guest we'd like to bring up. I guess it's not another guest, our first guest. It's someone that plays regularly with Alison Krauss in Alison's band. It's a group called Union Station. And actually, Alison generally plays banjo with that band and some guitar, I guess.
That Allison.
This Alison. The two Alisons.
The Allison Brothers.
The Allison Brothers. Oh boy, I'm going to have to get tuned up here. You better tell them about this. It's going to take me a second.
We'd like to do a song that Tony recorded a few years ago with Ricky Skaggs. And you're lucky tonight. Allison and myself are both blessed with colds. Isn't that great? So we're going to try to get through this one. None of you knew Mark played banjo, did you?
Surprise, surprise.
This is my favorite part of the show. Here we go. This is called one called Bury Me Beneath the Willow.
Tonight I'm sad, my heart is lonely for the only one I love. When will I see him? Oh no, never till we meet in heaven above. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so he will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me. no longer cares for me. Oh, bury me beneath the window under the weeping willow tree, so he will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me. Oh, bury me beneath the willow under the weeping willow tree, so he will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me, and perhaps he'll weep for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Moo. We'd like to do a song kind of in the swingy style that Allison and I made up a few months ago. We kind of say this, we like to dedicate this to all the young men out there that go off and leave their girls at home and think that they're going to be there when they get back. And well, actually they're going to be there, but they're going to be just a little bit different. So here we go. This is our first time we've ever done anything that we've made up on stage, and we're just trying to see what your reaction is. Yes, we did, honey.
Well,
And we're going to dedicate it to you.
me.
Here we go. It's called You're So Far Away.
1, 2, 3, 4. If I've told you once, then I've told you twice. This little girl ain't so sweet and nice. I'm not the same as I was before. I'm not Daddy's little girl no more. With the cats away, the mice will play. I caught a few new tails in my trap today. 'Cause you've been taken and I've been mistaken, 'cause you're so far away. Now I've been looking at the fish in the sea. I'm looking to fulfill my fantasy. Now I won't be fishing for you, 'cause I've already caught one or two. If the cat's away, the mice will play. I caught a few new tails in my trap today. 'Cause you've been taken and I've been mistaken, 'cause you're so far away. Now I've been looking at the fish in the sea. I'm looking to fulfill my fantasy. Now I won't be fishing for you, 'cause I've already caught one or two. If the cat's away, the mice will play. I caught a few new tails in my trap today. 'Cause you've been taken and I've been mistaken, 'cause you're so far away. 'Cause you're so far away.
Thank you. Thank you very much. She's a singing cow. we'd like to bring up. That's exactly what. We'd like to bring up Tony and his unit now. So if he's out there. Let me introduce Allison. I don't think we gave her full name. She's originally from San Francisco. She's living with me and my parents right now, ruining my house. And I finally got to come over and ruin her house with her husband, I guess a few days ago. Her name is Allison Brown.
Now it's time to attempt some real bona fide bluegrass music. What, did I shrink that much? Yeah, I'll tell you something. We did this at the Great American Music Hall on Tuesday night. And it's a bluegrass tune here that Jimmy Goodrow sing, and Allison Brown kicked it off.
Well, she played a really good break in the middle of it, Tony, but I kicked it off.
Well, I knew one of you Allisons kicked it off. Ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone.
We planned someday that she would be my own. Some other man done stole my darling from me. Now there ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna mourn for me too long. Won't she write these words on my headstone? There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. Loving mother dear and daddy, but now they're in the land where angels dwell. They found eternal rest way up in heaven, where I'll find my reward no one can tell. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna mourn for me too long. Won't you write these words upon my headstone? There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. True to me, old copper, you're the only one that's never done me wrong. Come closer while I pat your head, old copper, 'cause there ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna mourn for me too long. Won't you write these words upon my headstone? There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone. There ain't nobody gonna mourn for me too long. Won't you write these words upon my headstone? There ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Banjo.
She sounded so good on that, we're going to feature her on another one here called the Shenandoah Breakdown. Allison Brown, please give that lady a hand. It's like playing with J.D. Crowe or somebody, you know. Hey, a friend of mine is out here from New York. I'd like to dedicate this song to him and his wife. Artie and Harriet Rose are out here. Him and David Grisman go back, about 25 or 30 years ago, back in New York City. Well, I hope he's still here. Artie, are you still here or did you split? See, I can't see nothing. Oh, there he is. This tune here called 16 Miles.
Early in the morning, when the dew is on each and every rosebud, well, you will find me gone. So knock me down, pick me up, and knock me down again. Break my heart, steal my gold, and slander my good name. Seven lonely hours on the morning train. You take me to a place that I won't come back again. Seven lonely Pullmans speeding down the line, taking me away from an old love of mine. 16 miles to 7 lakes way up among the pines, in some hidden valley where the whirling rivers wind, where the fish swim up and down and the sparkling waters fall, where the thunder rolls and the lonely puma calls. Somewhere on the mountain, I'll take another day to rid my mind of memories and start my life again. Somewhere in the wilderness, I'll build a cabin small, then forget so I won't remember you at all. Early in the morning, when the dew is on each and every rosebud, where you will find me gone. So knock me down, pick me up, and knock me down again. Break my heart, steal my gold, and slander my good name.
While we're doing Lightfoot stuff here, we'll do another one that was title of an album of mine. Cold on the Shoulder.
All you need is time, all you need is time to make it bend. Kick it around, don't be rude, put it to the test and I'll give it right back to you. It's cold on the shoulder and you know that we get a little older every day. Take it around, take it to town, try to define what you feel inside. You better be strong, your love belongs to us. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that we get a little older every day. All you need is trust, all you need is trust to make it show. I don't want to know everything you've done. If you get a tip, then tell it to the Eskimos. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that we get a little older every day. need is faith. All you need is faith, faith, faith to make it nice. Kick it around and don't be rude. And if you're gonna make a mistake, don't you make it twice. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that we get a little older every day. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that we get a little older every day.
See if I can do this tune here.
Billy Gray walked into Gantry back in '83. There he did meet pretty Sarah McRae. A wild rose of morning, that pale flower of dawning, the herald of springtime in his young life that day. Sarah, she could not see the daylight of reality. In her young eyes, Billy poured not a flaw. Knowing of a chosen one, he was a hired gun. They wanted back in old Kansas City by the law. Then one day a tall man came riding o'er the Badland, lying to the north of New Mexico. Oh, he was overheard to say that he was looking for Bill Gray, a ruthless man and a dangerous outlaw. And the deadly news came creeping to Billy fast sleeping there in the Clarendon Bar and Hotel. He fled toward the old church out on the outskirts, thinking that he'd climb up to the old steeple bell. But a rifle ball came flying face down, he lay dying there in the dust of the road where he fell. Sarah, she ran to him, cursing the lawman, accepting no reason for knowing that he was killed. Sarah lives in that same old white frame house where she first met Billy Gray some 40 years ago. And the wild rose of morning, she faded with the dawning of every day of sorrow that the long years have sown. and they're written on a stone where the dusty winds have long blown on. 18 words to a passing world say, true love knows no season, nor rhyme, nor no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay. True love knows no season, nor rhyme, nor no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay.
We're going to try this here for you. We had a request for it a while ago. It's called John Hardy.
1, 2, 3.
Now John Hardy was a desperate little man. Strapped on his guns every day. Shot down a man on the West Virginia line. Ought to see John Hardy get away. Ought to see John Hardy get away. Well, he run up to Virginia around the East Stone Bridge. Thought he was sure to be free. And along came a marshal with a gun in his hand. Said, Johnny, come along with me. Johnny, come along with me. John Hardy had herself a little woman, yeah. The dress she wore was blue. And she hollered out to Johnny as they rode on out of town. Said, Johnny, I'll be true to you. Johnny, I'll be true to you. Now it's let's see you travel from the east to the west, from the north to the south into town. But when the sun comes up tomorrow, they'll take John Hardy down. So there is hanging ground. They're gonna let John Hardy swing down. Hardy was a desperate little man, strapped on his guns every day. Shot down a man for the West Virginia line. Ought to see John Hardy get away. Ought to see John Hardy get away.
Where's the next gig? Too far away.
Colorado.
We'd like to do this tune here for a very lovely young couple that's out here vacationing from Hawaii.
Guys ought to put on some suit coats, you understand that?
It just occurred to me, I'm too far west to say that. I said it in Washington, D.C. about 6 months ago, and there was about 2 feet of snow on the ground, and everybody fell out of the chairs laughing.
Let me reach out, love, and touch you. Let me hold you for a while. I've been all around the world. Oh, how I long to see you smile. There's a shadow on the moon, and the waters here below do not shine the way they should. And I love you just in case you didn't know. Let it go. Let it happen like it happened once before. It's a wicked wind and it chills me to the bone. And if you do not believe me, come and gaze upon the shadow that you don't. Let me reach out, love, and touch you. Let me hold you for a while. When I've been all around this town, oh, how I long to see you smile. There's a shadow on the moon, and the waters here below do not shine the way they should. And I love you just in case you didn't know. Set it free. Let it happen like it happened once before. It's a bitter wind and it chills me to the bone. And if you do not believe me, come and gaze upon the shadow that you don't. Kiss me gently, darling, where the river runs away from the mountains in the springtime on a blue and windy day, where there's beauty all around as the shades at night grow deep, and as the morning stars grow dim, they will find us in the shadows fast asleep. Let it go. Let it happen like it happened once before. It's a wicked wind and it chills me to the bone. And if you do not believe me, come and gaze upon the shadow that you know.
We got one more tune here we'd like to do for you that is rather lengthy at times. Is there a curfew here? No. 2 o'clock. Now, we ain't going to play it that long. We've enjoyed being here in Santa Cruz. I've enjoyed my stay here, really. And of all the places to get real good musical instruments to play, these 2 guitars are made right here in this town, Santa Cruz, California. Here's me and my guitar for y'all. Good night. 1, 2, 3, up.
And my guitar, always in the same mood. I am mostly flesh and bone, but he's mostly wood. He never does grow impatient for the changes that are Lord. And if he ain't go to heaven, honey, I don't want to go, son. Well, it's me in the key of G, and you call me Uncle John. Well, any folk at East, let's see that we go back a long time. Some kind of like flying to me, and there's no such a thing as the wrong time. He hops up on my knee, singing Get Out, Pops, it's song time. But every now and then, I'm a lonely man. And it's nice to know that I got this friend. What's this power right here in my hand? All I got to do is the best I can, if I can, good Lord. David. I got a bird named Dinah. I got a birthmark on my knee, son, in the shape of mainline China. I got a somewhat southern accent because I come from Carolina. And if you want to find us, we'll be walking right behind you. Well, I've heard horns and I've heard voices. Now I hear strings. Seems the double sport with too many choices. What am I gonna do with all these extra fingers, son? They're certainly confusing me. Maybe a few friends will fall by for coffee. We'll do a little bit of mule skin and blues. Pay no attention to this man behind the curtain. Lord, it's just me. Lord, it's just me. What's left of this old Martin guitar? Talk about me and my guitar. Talk about me and my guitar.
Yeah, thank y'all, man, and good night.
Alistair Krause, Jimmy Gaudreau, Mark Schatz, Wyatt Rice, and a very special thanks for banjo player Allison Brown. Thank you. We've enjoyed it.
Thanks a lot for coming down to OT's tonight. These guys got to be in Colorado Springs tomorrow, so they've got to catch a flight and hit the road. We appreciate your patronage, and let's hear it one more time for Tony Rice and the Tony Rice Unit. Remember, we got Lowell Folsom here next week, and Commander Cody, Cowboy Jazz, coming in July. Check your local listings. Drive safely.